It was the first day of summer break, and Max, Lily, Jake, and Emma were looking for something fun to do. They had already played soccer, built a fort, and eaten too many snacks. "I'm bored," Jake groaned, flopping onto the couch in Lily's attic. "Then let's find something exciting," Lily said, digging through an old wooden trunk. That's when she found it. A dusty silver game console with glowing buttons. "Whoa, this looks ancient," Max said, brushing off the dust. "Should we try it?" Emma grinned. "Only one way to find out." Max pressed the start button. Suddenly, the screen flashed bright green and the attic walls started to swirl. The kids felt a powerful force pulling them forward. "Ah!" They screamed as they were sucked inside. When they opened their eyes, they weren't in the attic anymore. They were standing in a magical game world. A land of giant dice, floating platforms, and shimmering paths. The sky was a swirling mix of purple and blue, with golden stars twinkling. A small, pixelated character appeared before them. He had a floating question mark above his head. "Welcome, players. To return home, you must complete 5 levels. Win and you go back. Lose and you stay. Forever." Jake gulped. "Not forever. I still have snacks at home." Lily stepped forward. "We can do this. What's the first challenge?" The pixelated guide grinned. "Level 1. The lava hop." The ground rumbled, and the kids suddenly found themselves standing on a floating rock in the middle of a sea of lava. Glowing red stones floated in front of them, forming a path. "Jump across before the stones sink," the voice boomed. Max leaped first, landing safely. "Come on, it's easy." Emma, the fastest, jumped across effortlessly. Lily followed carefully, but Jake hesitated. "I'm not great at jumping." "Jake, just go," Lily shouted. Jake closed his eyes and jumped, just as his rock sank into the lava. Emma grabbed his hand and pulled him up onto the last stone. "That was close," Jake panted. A portal opened in front of them. "Next level," Max cheered. The kids appeared in a giant's backyard, surrounded by enormous furniture. "Hello, little ones," a deep voice rumbled. A massive, friendly giant peered down at them. "I love playing hide and seek. If I find you, you lose." They had 1 minute to hide. Emma darted under a huge teacup. Max climbed onto a giant bookshelf. Lily hid inside a giant boot. But Jake? He panicked and hid behind a spoon. The giant laughed. "I see you, spoon boy." "Oh," Jake muttered as the world glowed red. "Run," Max yelled. Lily tossed a magic dust pouch she had found, creating a smoke screen. The giant coughed, giving them time to reach the portal. "That was too close," Jake groaned. "Next game," Lily grinned. The kids entered a twisting hall of endless mirrors. Their reflections stared back at them. Some normal, some laughing, some upside down. "Only one mirror leads to the portal," the guide said. "Choose wisely." Lily, the smartest, studied the mirrors. "It must be a trick. Reflections don't lie, but they also don't tell the truth." Max tapped a mirror, but his hand passed through. "Found it." The others followed, just as the mirrors shattered behind them. They landed in the next leave. The kids were given floating balloons and had to race through stormy clouds and wind tunnels. "First to the finish line wins," the guide announced. Emma, the athlete, zoomed ahead, dodging lightning bolts. Max stayed focused, weaving through obstacles. Jake? His balloon spun out of control. "Help! I'm going backward." Lily reached out and tied Jake's balloon to hers. "Teamwork," she called. With a final push, they crossed the finish line together. "Final level," the guide cheered. In the last level, the kids faced a floating, cloaked figure with glowing eyes. "To win, you must answer my riddle," the figure said. "You have only one chance." The riddle appeared in golden letters. "I have keys but open no locks. I have space but no room. You use me every day. What am I?" Jake's eyes lit up. "A keyboard." The figure nodded. "You may go home." A golden portal opened, and the kids jumped through, just as the game world disappeared. The kids landed back in Lily's attic, the old console now dark and silent. Jake hugged the floor. "We're back." "I missed you, ground." Max grinned. "That was the best game ever." Lily placed the console back in the trunk. "Let's keep this a secret. Who knows when we might play again." Emma smiled. "Next time, I'm winning the balloon race." They all laughed, knowing they had just experienced the ultimate game of their lives.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated with all the fun.